Marvel Strike Force fans, it's your friend, the Past Comic Guy here, and today we got a new character called Moon Knight, and I am really excited about it. Hopefully they didn't butcher him. I think he's probably going to be a good character, hoping he'll be a good solo character, because based on the way they've been doing things, I think he'll probably be along the lines of like a Taskmaster, or maybe even like Baron Zemo when they're alone. And when he's with his appropriate team, he'll just be that much better. He's going to be part of the War Offense team mostly. And so let's go a little bit about the character. He had his first appearance back in 1975 in Werewolf by Night number 32. And he's one of the characters that actually got me back into comics when I became an adult. I always liked superheroes as a kid growing up and everything like that. But when I was in high school, maybe even middle school, I didn't get around to the comic book store very often, so I didn't get the any of the stuff that I wanted. So I couldn't get comics then. And then once I got my driver's license and was driving around, had a job and was making my own money, I got back into the hobby. So this was actually one of the ones that got me back into it, Moon Knight number 1. And I just thought it was like a really cool cover and everything like that. And I was like, who is this character? I've never seen this character before. And he just ended up being like a really awesome character that I went back. And this is actually signed by two of the artists and even the guy that wrote the story, Charlie Houston and David Finch. And David Finch, he's a really great artist. Like, I would say, if there's an artist out there, you want to check out some good artwork for a comic book character, check out his work. He does really great stuff. He had his first solo series, and this one's actually going for quite a decent amount of money, maybe about $100 right now on eBay, and that was in 1980 for that solo series. So let's talk a little bit about him. So he doesn't actually have any powers. He's kind of like Batman. He's like Marvel's version of Batman, only he wears a white outfit instead of a black outfit. Because he is an expert detective, he's an expert in martial arts and armed combat, and he utilizes high-tech equipment. Now, there was a period of time when they did have a thing where he had increased strength, speed, endurance, but that was also depending on the lunar cycle. So yeah, it's kind of like that. He's also a bit of he's got multiple personalities. So when he came back from Egypt after getting into the whole Moon Knight thing, he had a persona where he was a rich billionaire, a lot like Bruce Wayne, and then he also had another persona where he was like a average Joe cab driver, where he got to work with the public a lot. He did that so he could figure out a bunch of the stuff that was going on for like crime wise. And yeah, they figured since he was doing all that stuff, he had multiple personalities, and they kind of ran with it. And he's been on such teams as the Avengers, he's been on the Secret Avengers, the West Coast Avengers, the Defenders, Marvel Knights, Heroes for Hire, United States Marine Corps. So he's been on quite a bit of teams. So I already bought his offer. Actually, I bought both of his offers. His offer was crazy expensive. It was $70. That's right. I spent $140 on this character. So, am I happy about that? I did that? Well, he's one of my favorite characters. I'm super excited for him. I'm hoping I don't regret it. So, we will recruit him right now. Oh, look at that. He looks beautiful. So, why don't we first see what we can do? This is going to be the last character I buy for Marvel Strike Force, actually. Their prices are kind of ridiculous. Like, unless it's like a main character that I love, just like Moon Knight, I'm not going to spend any money on any more characters. So we will try the let's see how we do with the orb openings. We got 16 of these. 16. I am going to... Now, the last few times I've done this, I have averaged really horrible drops. 6.8 was the last one for Bishop. Or no, it wasn't Bishop. It was for the White Tiger character. I averaged 6.8 for all of hers. So, okay, we're on a good start. We got 10. 20. Okay, I think I'm in a good key. This is going to be the 6. There we go. Okay. Can't win them all. 8. 8. Alright. Not doing bad. Another 8. I'm okay with 8s. I'm not like, you know, if it's 12, alright. It's the 6s that get me sad. And I'm hoping, another reason why I'm doing this is because I'm thinking that the Shadowlands, a lot of people are going, oh no, for new character, like new legendary characters, it's 2 farmable characters that have been in the game for a long time, and 3 new characters. Well, if you look at the current things that they have right now, they don't really have very many out there. So I'm thinking Shadowlands might be a good candidate for a new legendary character. Got 10. And, oh, look at that, another 10. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Got 142. That means I will actually be able to upgrade him again. Where's my Moon Knight? Oh, I guess I gotta put him on my favorites. There he is. So I got him up to 4 stars. And yeah, like I said, I'm thinking Shadowlands will be used because, like, sure, I'll agree with you on that. New characters, the 2 farmable characters, the 3 new characters is probably better for their for the money wise. But if they don't have it, still having it only takes 1 character at 4 stars for someone not to get what they want, right? So I'll just put Moon Knight as my favorite again. And now let's see how we do on the red stars. Now I've had really horrible luck. I had White Tiger. I only got 1 red star on her. So I don't have that much. I only have 1 4 guaranteed and 9 of these. So let's see how we do. Okay, nothing. Oh. Okay, come on, let's do this. Don't do it. Stop doing that. No, I don't want those characters. Oh my god. Oh my god! Holy shit! That's freaking awesome! I am so... that's awesome. From a regular poll. Nothing, not from a 4 star, not from anything else. That's awesome. I'm so happy. That is the first time that's ever happened to me. I've ever gotten anything higher than a 5 from a regular poll. Oh my god. That is... I guess I'm going to have to go all out on this character, doesn't that, huh? Oh my god, that's so awesome. And you know what? I even have T4 saved up for this character. I'm going to go... really happy. I will be right back, you guys. I'm going to upgrade him as much as possible. I am so happy. This is the greatest night. Like, it's been a really great night. Alright, I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I start off tonight with over 3 million gold saved up for this character, and I'm so far ending with 170,000. I'm saving that much in case the store refreshes and I have some T5s to purchase. But this is what I was able to get Moon Knight 2. I got him up to 56,134. Since I got the 6 red stars, I guess I'll have to Kraken, Whale, and break the bank to get those last 2 stars. I did put 2 T4s in them, and I'll probably do this one too. I was actually looking at all the characters, and man, this team needs a lot of T4s to get them running. I'll show you after I go over Moon Knight here. But I think I'll actually get him up to tier 15 just because the city is a bit, could be interesting with him in the city area. Because he's a hero, city, mystic brawler. So I don't think I have a mystic. I think I could go with Ghost Rider, but I don't know, Moon Knight's pretty cool. So, let's go over his abilities. He's at tier 12 right now. He would be a tier... Oh, I guess he'd be a little bit lower. I would hope to get him to tier 13 pretty soon. I think I'm probably missing... Oh no, I'm just missing these things here. So yeah, I could probably get him to tier 13 easy enough. I'm missing some of these guys here. So let's go over his abilities, level 66 too. And I did 2 ISOs. So his Lunar Strike. Now the reason why I did the T4 is because it always apply a random positive effect for 2 turns. So it will do a lot of damage and it will always apply a positive random effect for 2 turns. So I think that's actually could be pretty helpful. Counter, offense up, speed up, all those things are great. His special. Attack primary target for 206% damage, rebound chain to 2 to 4 characters, and for this much damage, and gain 100% crit chance on the target if that has a negative effect. So that's really, really nice. And T4 makes it 3 to 5, and it does a bit more damage. So even a T4 on that one could be good. This one here, I'll probably do the T4, attack all enemies for so-and-so for a lot of damage, 300 to 400% damage. Apply heal block, which is always great. Attack 50% chance to apply up to 3 additional negative effects to each enemy from this list. So it's got a whole list of their things that they can do. Gained 100% to 200% focus for this attack. And in war, this attack clears 3 positive effects on each enemy. So in war, it will clear all positive effects, and it does a lot more damage, and apply negative effects for 2 turns. So I think that would be definitely a very strong T4 in this character, and I just did this one. I don't think it's that crazy of a strong one, but this character cannot block on any character's turn if this character has deflect, flip deflect to offense up. On any character's turn, if this character has deflect, flip deflect to offense up. Fill speed bar by 20%, gain 15% damage reduction, and gain 50% resistance, and gain 30% max health. Shadowland allies gain 30% max health, which is what I liked. While in war, this character has counter, gain 50% damage. So the T4 was basically just give your Shadowlands allies and yourself an extra health. So yeah, I think he'll be a pretty good character. I'm looking forward to working with him. Now the thing that I didn't like about this, she actually didn't really have anything that said that screamed you need these T4s to make Shadowlands work. But this one here I thought would just be a good honorable mention. So it's like heal this much and then 20% of this character's max health. Call an ally to do damage to with the most damage to do damage. So, but if you put the T4 in here, it adds completely way more to this thing. It's not just a little bit more healing. It clears 3 negative effects from the most injured ally and all adjacent allies. Heal them, and then it also does increase her healing. But I love this. Clears the negative effects. So that could be actually, and that's not even just for Shadowlands. That's just in general. So you can keep using her. You can throw that in there, and she'll be useful in any part of any other team, basically. This is one I didn't really care for. So see here, nothing. This is just the regular one, and they added in war, and that's where they have the Shadowlands allies. But then when you put a T4 in here, all of a sudden Shadowlands gains his strengths, gains the speed buffs, gains the dodge chance, and I was like, great. And same here for his throw baton. As you can see here, nothing happens except for defenders, but once you put the T4 in here, that's when the Shadowlands people can get the 2 counters. So it basically means he's only useful, like you can, if you're not using him in a war, you can pretty much kick him out and put another character. But some of these things do have those things where it says you need 4 more Shadowlands characters for this effect to work. Now same for her. On spawn, apply evade and stealth to all adjacent Shadowlands and hand out characters. So on spawn, it's just hand characters. It's just in war where the Shadowlands people get the effect. So And I think it was something right around, nope, wasn't that one. So yeah, she's not as bad. Yeah, so for her to work, you need to put one into her passive. So that kind of sucks there. So yeah, this is my team as no. The only reason why I have two, I actually only got one. They had an offer in the store for like $7 for a 2 red star, so I purchased it. I'm still pretty disgruntled that that I only got the one. But then again, the 6 red stars on Moon Knight, one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe, it really helped me out there. So let's see here. Now we go to Blitz. Change team. All right. So for this, I would probably want something like this. Maybe something like this, because say you did put your T4, these two people gain stealth all the time. Say you did put the T4 in that one, whoever she heals, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because if she heals him, it would be, well, it heals the most injured person with a Jason's thing, so that doesn't really matter, I guess. But we'll try this. I don't want to save this team. And we will turn off the simulator there. Yeah, we're not going to go against this guy right here. No, possibly. Okay, we'll try this team here, because we actually got some pretty strong tanks here that'll actually be able to take a few hits. He'll definitely be able to do some damage, so let's see what happens. We'll just do it in the regular. We want to see what his animations look like. I'm really excited. I think it'll be a good character to have. And I do like all those, like, you know, a nice thing about it, this is going to be a good team that can counter teams that do mind control, because they do 50% less damage to their own people. Like all their basic attacks, they does 50% less damage to Shadowland allies. So we'll just I'll attack Proxima Midnight first. Now, another weird thing about this is technically these guys shouldn't actually, like it says Shadowlands, but there isn't really a team, I'd say, that's called a Shadowlands team in the Marvel Universe. There was like an event that Daredevil was part of, where it was called Shadowlands, and basically Daredevil kind of got mind controlled by the Hand people to be like their leader, and oh, that was pretty cool. And yeah, it was an event. It wasn't an actual team. So I don't know. I just thought that was a bit weird. Like, you think they could do an actual team, but I guess none of them have actually been part of the same team at once. Like, I guess he was part of it. He was a Defenders, but I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. I'd say it'd be closer to a Defenders thing. But like I said, the Shadowlands thing was more just a theme that happened in the comic books. Maybe someone, when they were at Scopely, they were just like, wow, look at that. This is a comic book that says Shadowlands. This must be a team. And I didn't realize it was an event and not a team. Oh, well, there goes White Tiger. That makes me a little sad. But like I said, she's the weakest link right now. And this is actually an 8.1 right now, so it's not exactly the easiest. It might be a pretty hard win, possibly. Alright, not doing... Well, maybe I can finish off Hulk. Man, he just does not want to die. There goes the death proof finally. soon, I will laugh if Captain America taunts and I lose that. I wonder if what everyone's thinking they're going to do with the new outfits. What I think they're going to do, they're saying how are they going to make them so that they unlock? I can tell you exactly how you can unlock them. You can unlock them with a major credit card. That is exactly how they're going to do it. They're not going to make it a reward, I'm pretty sure. It's not going to be an award. You get a character level 80, you unlock a second appearance. It's not going to be you put a character, you max out all their T4s, you get a second. It's not going to be anything like that. They might toss in there for the odd milestone. So like before, they've been usually doing like a 5 red star character. They might throw in a new costume if you get to a certain point in a milestones event. But for the most, it's not going to be anything simple. There's not going to be an easy one. It's all going to, if you want a new costume, it's going to be a credit card transaction, I'm pretty sure. All right, there we go. Look at that. They won. Too bad about White Tiger. Hopefully I can get her up there a little bit more. And yeah, like I said, that was an 8.1 that I won that one at. Just on auto for the most part. Like the only thing I did was like got rid of a Proxima Midnight there right away. I think the animations look awesome. I love the character. I'm going to change my portrait on my character screen to Moon Knight, and yeah, I'm really excited for him. I'm going to try and get him to tier 15. I think, like I said, I think he's going to be like a Taskmaster, maybe even a Baron Zemo, and hopefully, I think he'll be useful in other aspects of the game. I don't think he'll be useful really in like raids per se type of thing, but definitely, I think it's going to be a good war offense team. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every view I get. Please leave a like below. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the subscribe button on the left and check out one of my other videos on the right. And remember, keep it comics.